You will find complications with this later in your life. I promise you.
Avoiding a DUI is not hard.
Do not kick another officer.
I didn't kick him, you dumbass.
We have it.
I have it on my camera. Go ahead.
I didn't kick him, you dumbass. I'm high class.
Get.
Get. Get, she told the officer to get.
Okay,
I was just trying to give you some light to help.
That's a drunk stare if I ever saw one in my life.
I'm sorry you weren't popular in high school.
Okay, how does that fucking help you? I'm sorry you were popular in high school.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your personal board-certified criminal defense lawyer, here for you with our content genius, Michael Rivers. My son, my pride and joy. Today we are reacting, to an entitled woman ridicules officers, convinced she's above the law. But before we get to that, this episode is brought to you, like all of them, from eSign.com. eSign.com is a very effective way to remotely do business. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you are a budding law student, but you think you are above everything. You think you're better than the cops, you're better than the robbers, you're better than everybody in your planet, and you like to let everybody know. Guess what? Your daughter's in the back of the car, and you get busted for DUI, and you don't think you should have to go to jail. Well, you're going to jail, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to call your husband or whoever on the outside, because you can't get a hold of anybody else. They get a hold of a lawyer, and guess what that lawyer did? That lawyer downloaded the app. He gets 3 free signatures a month, or she, and you're able to get a retainer agreement done remotely and now you can sit in your cold little cell and wait till your husband bails you out. eSign.com, a very effective way to remotely do business. Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell everybody out there, whether it's Lyft or Uber or a fucking bicycle, avoiding a DUI is not hard. It's really easy to go someplace, have a few cocktails, and fuck, your guard is down, and you hop in your car, and all of a sudden you get popped. It happens all the time. And it usually happens after midnight. So if you drink before midnight and get home, you're going to reduce your risk. But you're better off not driving at all. Just get an Uber when you leave. Because guess what? If you're at the bar and you don't have your car, you can't get busted for DUI because you're not going to drive. But if you do get busted, don't act like this lady.
On December 3, 2022, a woman drove around police barricades to travel down a street closed to traffic. Okay,
now the first thing I look at a DUI is what was the reason for the stop? Going through a barricade is a valid reason for a stop. Going the wrong way, down a one-way, is also another valid reason for the stop.
She was looking right at us.
And the cops think that, shit, we have another Daryl Brooks situation on our hands. I guarantee you they're thinking that.
Officers would soon catch up to the vehicle in a nearby parking lot.
Stop! Stop your car!
That's one mean golf cart.
Stop!
How you doing, ma'am? I'm Lieutenant Osborne. Do you have any idea why you're being pulled over?
Yeah, I went on a one-way street the wrong way.
Yes, ma'am, and you went through a bunch of barricades. Okay?
She looks drunk.
I didn't mean to. I'm just trying to meet friends for...
All right, do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration?
Listen, I just came...
Going like this, that's a telltale sign that I'm fucked.
friends.
Okay, all right, well,
I'm sorry.
We got a huge parade going on, and when cars start blowing barricades...
I did not mean to be disrespectful.
Tell me they're not thinking Daryl Brooks. Tell me they're not thinking that.
Is that your kid in the back?
Yes.
How old's your baby?
Okay, now we got a kid in the back.
She's 14 months.
14 months?
Yeah, how
14 months? Isn't she cute? She's a very cute little baby. Okay, the other thing is, if you're going to be drinking, find a sitter. I mean, don't be drinking with your kid in the car.
How was yours?
I don't have any. No, I don't have any.
Yeah, I'm meeting a friend. We're good. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to go the opposite direction.
Does she honestly believe that It's that they don't suspect that she's been drinking. That's one of these whole, okay, nothing to see here. No one's going to smell it on my breath or anything.
I went, but I did not know I was going down a one-way street that last time. When I went this way,
Okay.
right next here. We're just trying to go to the to see the lights.
The parade, or?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Not the parade. No, parade's boring.
So what lights are you gonna go see?
The lights that are lit up by the city of Tallahassee.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the city of Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Again, a Florida case.
Yeah, no. My friend Jennifer works for them, but the parade's boring. I don't know if you guys have been to the parade. It's boring as shit.
Wait, well, we're working it right now where people are trying to get there with their kids and stuff and
I was
driving like that.
disrespectful, and I apologize for that.
Gotcha.
I was respectful, and I apologize for that. You can totally tell she's been drinking. And it's one of those things that it's hard to articulate, except for her speech is a little bit slurred. And she's trying to engage in conversation with the officer to ingratiate herself to them a little bit.
I was not trying to be dangerous in any way, shape,
Go ahead.
possible.
Well, you were.
Can we just park and y'all give me a ticket? I'm so sorry.
We're still working on the
Well, we're going to give you more than a fucking ticket. I think it's just remarkable how she doesn't have a clue that these officers are going to suspect her for DWI.
traffic stop. Just give us a second, okay? I'm just waiting to hear back your information.
Do I need to call my lawyer?
You need to call your...
Do I need to call my lawyer? I guess it's starting to sink in. Yes, you need to call a lawyer.
lawyer.
I don't know. I mean, you're taking a long time. I just want to park and meet my friend.
Gotcha. We're just trying to sort some things out first, okay?
But you're taking a long time, so I
Yeah.
think I might need to call my
We're
lawyer.
going to take a little bit, okay?
We're waiting on another unit to come here because I don't think you're able to be driving.
Of course you will.
Your behavior and
They're not.
everything that you're giving to me appears to me that you're under the influence. Okay? So that's why.
There's a lot of different things that you take into account for the observations of the officer, of the driver, to suspect him of DWI, right? Number one is the driving conduct. Well, we got really shitty driving conduct, going the wrong way down on one way and going through barricades during a parade. We also have kind of a belligerent attitude. Why are you belligerent? But more than that, we've got her over-explaining things, and we've got the slurred speech. We've got plenty to get her to get out of the car, but they probably also have an odor of alcohol that they're smelling from her.
You're at this point, I am waiting for a unit to come and do a investigation on that point.
Can you maybe call your friend, see if she can come hang out with your child? Will we talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to have her come over here? We're at the Leon.
Otherwise, they got to put the kid in juvie,
Okay. You want to have her come over here?
So how embarrassing would that be to have to call your friend and say, can you come and watch my kid while I do these field sobriety tests for the officers? First of all, you don't have to do the field sobriety tests. But if you don't, they can haul you in, and then you got to do the test at the station or the hospital, depending upon whether it's a blood or breath test or a urine test. And if she doesn't have anybody, then they'll take the kid and put the kid in juvenile hall, protective custody.
We're at the Leon County Public Library on Duval.
I know exactly where we are. I'm not fucking drunk. And
I-
she's stupid, thinking
Ma'am.
she's drunk on fucking power.
Ma'am, just...
It never helps you to take this kind of an attitude with the cops. And it's like, okay, well, if you're not drunk, let's take the test because we think you are. And we have plenty of cause to get you out of the car to test this, so prove us wrong.
relax, okay?
All right, thanks, buddy. You're drunk on power. Are you serious? And you obviously have no kids, do you?
We're not going to discuss that here.
Well,
That
you're
my
young.
business is not a part of this
Get
traffic
away
stop.
from my viewpoint. Because you
Ma'am?
are young and
You're
stupid.
getting ready to go in the back of the car.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Don't do this.
Yeah, you did. You drove down a fucking one-way street and went through barricades and just about nailed people at a parade. I mean, that alone is careless driving. That alone is enough to just arrest her for that alone.
Okay.
I deserve a ticket?
If you did nothing wrong, let us do our investigation.
Go ahead.
and then you
Go ahead. Because all you've
Okay.
been looking for is a problem all tonight. I'm sorry you weren't popular in high school.
Okay, how does that fucking help you? I'm sorry you weren't popular in high school. It's not like this is a fucking prize that we're looking at here. I mean, give me a break. The attitude and the disdain for these cops just is not going to serve her at all. If you played this for a jury, I mean, give me a break.
I just want to let you know all this is going to be on video. So
Go ahead.
If you want to continue with the way you're acting, go ahead.
I'm not disappointed with my act.
Now, if she was black, they would not let her rummage through her purse. They would not let her, move her. I guarantee that. She does have some privilege, for lack of a better word. Whereas, I guarantee you, if she was a young black guy, they would not let him rummage around in the vehicle.
Are you?
I am.
And in fact, they'd yank his sorry ass out of there now instead of just letting them be in the vehicle like that. Probably another factor is they got a kid in the car, so that complicates things a little bit.
I quite am the way you're acting with a child in the back seat of the car. Don't shut the door. You're getting ready to go in the back of the car.
I didn't do anything. Nor am I drunk.
Well, something's going on. Okay? So let us do...
Having an attitude is not...
Like I said, ma'am, let us do our investigation. If nothing is found, then you will go home. You will get your citations and you will go home.
That'd be great.
Is this something you're trying to find, ma'am?
Got my phone.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just trying to give you some light to help.
That's a drunk stare if I ever saw one in my life. Yeah, I'm looking for my phone. Oh, I do have to give it to cops in the sense that they deal with the worst of the worst. And this isn't the worst of the worst, but dealing with drunks is just they're never rational. They always give you, not always, but a lot of times they give you grief, and sometimes they even throw up in the back of your squad.
Yeah, that's all it was.
No, it's not. It's not helping.
Okay.
It's making somebody uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay. You're...
Get, she told the officer to get. Who does that?
I'm just putting a light, ma'am. That's
You're
all
a
it is.
low class.
Okay.
You are a low class. Oh my God, this is so funny. I mean, when you see somebody like this, and she supposedly is educated. We'll find out how educated she is in a little bit. What's low class? I mean, is it low class to be a cop who doesn't have to have that much education for his job? Or is it low class to be driving around drunk going through wrong way and a one way with a baby in the back of your car?
You guys have made me nervous.
Huh?
You've made me nervous.
I've made you nervous?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Because you're fucking accusing me of shit.
I didn't accuse you of anything.
She did.
She's just worried about you.
Okay,
don't
don't
put your hand
talk
in my face,
bullshit.
please. Don't put your hand in my face.
Don't talk bullshit to
Don't
me.
put your hand in my face, please.
Okay, don't talk bullshit.
Okay. You can just leave the keys out of the ignition. You don't need to put the keys in the ignition.
Really? Do you think it's gonna stop beeping if I do that?
I don't really mind the beeping.
You don't know shit. Why can't you just do something else where you don't have to make a fucking drunk person
That's all it is.
doing a what? Why can't you do something where you don't have to call somebody to do a drunk test?
That's a good question. And it's usually because it's somebody, if the person who is, maybe they're not certified, with the training to be able to do all the field sobriety tests, like you have a newer officer. Or if it's a DRE, drug recognition expert, sometimes they will bring that person in.
You have nothing to do tonight.
We're just doing our job.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to.
You're kind of a pervert, and I don't like it.
You're kind of a pervert? How is this officer being a pervert?
Get the pervert away from me.
No, he's going to stay right
Get the pervert away from me.
No.
Oh, really? I'm sorry you weren't popular in high school.
I
am
appreciate
not your
that.
problem.
Don't you think she's projecting she had a lot of problems of her own in high school? Hey, as you guys know, we have a new sponsor, Step 1. They have panels right here. They prevent chafing, and the material is this viscose made from bamboo, from organic bamboo. You got a little pouch for your package. I know the quality of these things because I tested them when I was on my motorcycle trip. I went 8,500 miles from Minnesota to Alaska and back. You should order about at least half a dozen to a dozen pair. And you put in the promo code Bruce Rivers at checkout, and you'll get 25% off. Go to the link down below and order yourself at least a half a dozen to a dozen pair. And you put in that code, you get the 25% off. Here's the other thing. It's a risk-free proposition for you because you try them Within 30 days, if you don't like them, you get your money back, but that ain't going to happen. So step one, get some.
That's fine. You are
You're
tonight.
You're like 21.
Oh, thank you
And
for
I'm
that.
about twice your age.
Okay.
You don't have kids. You're not married. You're an idiot. I ask a question. Are you an idiot?
Huh?
So I'm looking
Well,
for
you're,
my phone.
and I said we can help you in trying to
What
find
do you help
it.
me with?
If it's in the
Tell me
floorboard
find my
over
phone.
there, I can. What would you like me to do that? Because you've done nothing but ridicule me, so I don't want to do something that's not going to be what you want to do.
Get away, pervert.
Just trying to give you some.
Get away, pervert.
What,
We're
ma'am?
reaching in a car. We do not know what's in this car. Okay, he has every
Really?
right to look at
You're
that.
an idiot if you think
Are
so.
you ready to get in the back of the?
Now, let's just put a young black guy in that driver's seat. And if that young black guy had half this attitude, he'd be face down right now. So she's getting the benefit of kind treatment, even though she's being a complete unkind person.
Car? Is that will that make you feel more
Seriously?
comfortable?
I have a dog and my daughter in the car.
Yes, I
I'm here to
understand.
meet friends
Okay.
for the Festival of
Do
Lights.
you have somebody that we can call if we get your phone that can come and get your daughter?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay. Is the phone in the floorboard over there?
If the perfect gets away from me, I'll be okay to find it.
Step right here, okay? All right.
You have an attitude, and we see it with every step of your foot.
Yes, ma'am. That's how I stand.
No, you step and you stand.
Yes, because
Step
I have
and you
to
stand
shift
like
my
a
weight.
horse.
But I'm not going to argue
I'm
with
a
you,
horse
okay?
trainer.
Wait,
I'm a horse trainer.
Okay. That's
I also
good.
work for the Department of Education.
Okay.
I also used to work for Senator Bob Graham.
Okay.
And you're pissing off my daughter.
I'm sorry that she's having.
Are you really? I think you just...
Okay. How about we just stop conversing?
Okay,
Okay.
get away from me.
No, ma'am. I will stand right here.
away
Do
from
not
me.
shut this door.
Why
Again,
not? Is that illegal?
because I am going to keep this door open for my safety. You keep rummaging in the car, and I don't know what's in here.
I'm a fuck...
So, if all of a sudden she shuts the door, then she can get charged with failure to obey a lawful order. It's lawful for them to keep the door open. And I'm surprised that they haven't gotten her out of the car at this point.
I'm an attorney, by the way. Okay. Did I tell you that?
It doesn't
I-
matter. This
I
doesn't
didn't
matter
even mention
to me.
it. Because I'm not an attorney with this shit. Are you allowed to keep my door open?
And for my safety, yes, ma'am.
Oh, really?
So,
You're full of shit.
That's fine.
You're full
You
of
can
shit.
take us to court. That's fine.
I'm sorry your family
Again,
life...
we're going to continue to argue, so I'm not going to.
I'm sorry your family life was hard. But you have to look for problems in other people to find some settling with your family. But you should look me in the eyes, because you can't even look me in the eyes. Are
What are we
you
doing?
drunk? No, but you obviously...
Never put people in that kind of danger.
Are you drunk? It's you. You're the one with the problem. This is what I mean. You can't argue with drunks.
Right. But you obviously are on some kind of, like, antidepressants or something, because the way your eyes are dilated, it's fucked up.
Oh, okay.
There could be so many crimes going on and nobody know.
No, just think about this. How is this helping her? It's not helping. In fact, the attacks just seem to reinforce the idea that she's not how she would be normally without the booze on board.
Because you're unpopular in high school. You have to pay attention to me. What's your name?
I'm Lieutenant Osmond.
Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, good. I'm cousins with Sergeant.
I prefer you not smoke while we're talking.
I don't give a fuck. It's my car, not your place.
Oh, we're not going to smoke. Okay?
You're not going to do anything. You're not going to
We're
tell me
not
what
gonna
to do.
smoke.
This is my car.
Just wait.
Just wait.
You can
okay?
smoke after.
Let the
My
officer.
car.
Okay, yes, I understand that. Okay?
So one of the reasons they don't want you to do that is because they don't want anything, either any obstructions or anything in your mouth to affect the alcohol that's on board, right? So they're about to do a field sobriety test, I would assume. I haven't seen this, obviously. But, and so if you have, like others, if you belch or if you have something in your mouth, that affects the reading on the device. So they don't want her to smoke, so they get an accurate reading when they do the PBT, the preliminary breath test.
She said, I want to let you know that
That's not going to help the issue. We're asking you not to smoke, okay? Just be respectful of that at least, okay?
This lady has to move.
Okay, she'll be able to move when she can. I'm not sure what her name is, but she's just be prepared for it.
For this 30 minutes ride, they could
Hey, how you doing?
think about 2 hours.
You turn on that radio for me?
On my way to school, I had a flight.
Good, how you doing? Where you going?
I was going to meet my friends at Andrew's restaurant. I was trying to find a parking spot. I went the wrong way on a one-way street right here.
Over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I did it, on purpose.
You did it on purpose?
Thinking I could get away with it.
Okay.
I did it on purpose, thinking I could get away with it. Why would you say that? If you're that bright and that you have all this education, why would you say that to the officer?
And these people pulled me over, and they're just so indulgent. And
Indulgent?
yeah, like thinking, "Oh my God, we got you now!" You know.
My grandmother also told me
Okay.
that they think they
And they don't seem like that at all, do they? The officers seem like they're being probably more patient with her than they would, just about anybody else.
So, I would like to do some
Sure.
sobriety tests
Go
with you.
Go ahead.
SFTs, if you want to, if
Yeah.
you would like to participate in those.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're safe to drive home.
Yeah.
Would you mind doing this
Yeah.
with me?
Obviously, that is what is necessary for me to proceed from this moment.
Okay. Are you okay if an officer hangs out over here with your child and make sure they're okay while we do it?
I don't want anybody with my child except for me.
Okay. So we do have to just kind of walk over here though, just to make sure it's like a flat area. That way you can do it.
Fly.
A flat area?
Flat.
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
The ground needs to be flat for me to do the SFTs
Okay.
with you. So we would just need to walk over here to do that.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to lock my door in every single thing, and I don't want anybody with my daughter except for me.
So you're just gonna leave your child in the vehicle?
I'm not going to leave my daughter with some officer after the way this officer has treated me.
Do you mind just cracking the windows for her just so she has some air? So we're not leaving her in a locked car?
Do you mind just rolling down the window a little bit for her so she has some fresh
I heard
air?
what she said.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I'm questioning it.
Question giving fresh air in
I
the
just want her to
vehicle.
be able to have
It's not about fresh air.
Nobody's going to mess with your daughter. We're not going to go in the car and get her out. We just want her to be
I'd
safe.
rather talk to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Her antipathy towards the female officer is so unjustified. I mean, she has all the insults about her, the way she was in high school and on antidepressants and it just I don't get anything from the officer but respect towards her. So it just is interesting.
All right, we're gonna just use this line first, okay?
I'm going to take these shoes off because I'm not.
That's fine. You can take them off. If you want to just set them over here aside for me. And if you could just kind of step on this line right here.
One of the things that they don't tell you about a field sobriety test is they have various clues of intoxication. So, and let's talk about the heel to toe walk and turn test. If you don't touch heel to toe, that's an indication. If you are on the line and you use your hands at all to balance, that's an indication. If you walk down and you improperly turn, you don't turn exactly how the officer said, that is an indication. So, but these indicators are really not any kind of evidence of intoxication. They're evidence about how you're doing this test at that particular time. And what the statutes for OWI is, aside from being over 0.08, let's say you're under 0.08, but they can still get you for being intoxicated even if you're 0.07. The standard under that particular statute is that you're not operating with the capacity that you normally would. And there's no way for them to tell how you normally would, unless you're like falling all over the place.
So on what line?
This line right here.
Listen.
Yep, right there.
Ooh, hike those pants up to your titties. Look at that.
Okay, so I'm going to begin the SFTs, all right?
SAT.
SFSTs, the field sobriety test. Okay. I'm going to check your eyes, all right? Just look at this stimulus, which is going to be the tip of this pen, okay? And follow the stimulus.
So, no, that's the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. Your eyes normally move in a very smooth fashion when they go back and forth like that. When you have some alcohol or even some antihistamine, some other drugs, and it could be naturally occurring too, but you get a jerky movement, and that's what they're kind of looking for, lack of smooth pursuit.
This with your eyes only. Do not move your head. Keep looking at the stimulus until told the test is over. Do you mind getting a flashlight for me? She's just going to hold the flashlight for me,
Sure.
okay?
Hold up a little high.
Yep.
I'm just look right
So
here.
you're just going to look at the tip of the pen right where my finger is, okay?
Sure. You just keep your head straight and just follow with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Really don't touch that lady.
That's fine. But it's just as standardized, okay?
Sure.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Just try to keep your head straight if you can.
Are you certified to do this?
I am. That's why I'm
She
here.
is.
Okay.
I'm assisting him. You don't.
So this is probably his first time you see he's using the card.
You don't have to do these exercises. These are completely voluntary.
I know
Just
they
so you know.
are.
So if you don't want to continue, that's fine.
I already know this. I'm an attorney.
Okay.
All right. So would you like to continue?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're an attorney, you know you don't have to do this. And if you're really adamant that you haven't anything to drink, just do the PBT.
So again, just follow with your eyes, okay? Try not to move your head.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. This is how. This is how.
I already
it's done.
did it.
I understand. There's a procedure we have to do with these, okay? It has to be standardized. So it has to be the same way for everyone.
Okay.
So that is why we're doing that. Do you want to continue?
I mean, I feel like I should call somebody to just defend me because this is being stupid.
It's completely up to you if you would like to
I
do the
don't like
test.
her around me.
That's fine. I'm talking
Okay.
with you. She's not talking with
You
you.
can do it.
That's fine.
I don't want
Do
her
you
around
want to
me.
continue with these?
I want to go. I just wanted to go meet my friends, and you guys are.
Is that yes or no?
Yes.
So you would like to continue?
The difficulty, I would argue, with her attitude and just how she's indecisive about a lot of things, that can often be a sign of intoxication too.
Continue with the test.
But we're not going to keep stopping every 5 seconds because you don't agree with what we're doing. We're doing what we have to do. So if you keep stopping us, then we're going to take that as a refusal.
And at some point, if she does refuse, they can just take her in and then do the test at the station.
All right.
Does that make
All right,
sense?
South Florida.
I'm just letting you know, we're not going to sit here all night and
All
argue
right,
with
South
you
Florida.
about
You're
what
not
we're
from
doing,
here,
so.
are you? It's quite obvious.
Well,
Do you want to continue?
I don't know why she continues to attack her.
Continue.
Yes.
Okay.
Does our light have to be in my face?
Yes, I just have to be able to see your eyes. So just watch my finger.
But then use these
Watch
lights.
my finger, please.
What do you want me to do?
Watch the tip of my
Watch
finger.
this. Watch this little button right here.
Don't touch the cop.
Watch your
Where my
finger
finger
or
is.
this little button. Which one? I'm sorry. I'm very uncomfortable with this lady. The button or your
The
finger?
tip of my finger.
Okay.
The inability to follow directions, like I was telling you, they use as an indication of intoxication.
Can you imagine you want to just go meet your friends and you're looking for a parking spot and you take a chance going the wrong way on a one-way street?
Yeah.
With your daughter in the car and you've had 18 drinks and now you want to go have more? Can you imagine officers just really kind of interfering with your good time?
Please do not arrest me.
Go ahead,
Wait.
turn around. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
My daughter is my
I
car.
understand.
Is there someone that can come
I
get
have
her?
to call.
Is there someone that can come get her?
Please.
Listen, do not tense up on me.
I'm sorry.
We saw this with the teacher. Remember, we saw that teacher that showed up at school and she was drinking during the day, and then when they brought her into the office, they gave her opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and then she kept delaying. That's what we have here. She's fucking around, and then all of a sudden, oh, don't arrest me.
We are going to work it out with you, okay, for your daughter.
I'm sorry.
As of the-
But how terrifying, though, really, as a parent. You're driving along and maybe you had a cocktail before you left. You're going to go look at the lights. And you get your little baby in the back of the car. And now somebody else is going to take custody of your baby because you were drunk and you're getting arrested.
this moment, you're going to be under arrest.
Here, your shoes.
Listen, stop moving.
Stop resisting. You are under arrest.
I need my daughter to be.
We'll take care of everything.
No,
We're
I'm not
leave.
gonna. I need my mother to pick up my daughter.
Does she live here in town?
Hear that?
She's
Get your shoes on.
an hour away.
Can you step into your
Is that the
shoes?
only person that's close that can get her?
Can you step into your shoes? Please.
Please.
You don't have to put your shoes on.
Okay, we're gonna walk back to the car.
You don't have to wear your shoes. Nope, come on.
Come on.
Stop being so obtuse.
We are going
You
to the
gotta
car.
walk. Move your
If you
feet.
start
Arguing, once you're in handcuffs, arguing about getting arrested is futile. You know, unless you can prove that you're not the guy. But arguing like this is absolutely futile.
walking, if you do not, you're considered resisting.
Please walk.
My dog and my daughter is in my car.
I understand that. We're gonna work that out with you.
I need to call my attorney.
Okay.
Right now.
We're stepping into
You
the
wanna go to
car.
the passenger side?
Passenger side? Yes. Can you get unlock the
Yes.
car?
Let
My
you walk over.
daughter's in the
I got
car.
it.
My
We
dog
understand.
is in the car. You guys are fucking
That's
dicks. You're fucking dicks. You're fucking assholes.
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
You're-
Turn around.
Now we got a little disorderly conduct because now she's obstructing and resisting and yelling at the officers.
You're a fucking
Stop.
asshole idiot.
Stop.
You didn't fucking even finish the test because you don't like what I said.
Okay,
Yeah,
you didn't
I'm-
finish the test. You're good to go. The camera's on.
Okay. Listen, I have not.
Tell me what is going on right now. because
Right
my
now,
daughter is-
you're under arrest for DUI.
I didn't do anything. I'm in arrest for DUI when I blew a fucking 0.0. So I don't believe in you guys for nothing. Look that shit up. Look that shit up. I blew a 0.0.
Towards the car.
Look that shit up. You're on fucking antidepressants. I can see in your fucking dilation of your eyeballs.
God, what the hell? Now, if she really did 0.0 and she didn't pass any of the other ones or she failed to do those, then they get a drug recognition expert because if there's other indication that she's on some opiates or something else, then that's any amount of opiate generally is enough to trigger a DUI.
I was arrested for DUI when I blew a 0.0, and you guys are fucking idiots. Get away.
Hey, do not kick. Do not kick a police officer.
Okay, assault against a police officer. See, I mean, it can just escalate and escalate. You, it's a misdemeanor now. Are you trying to make it a felony?
Didn't you dumbass, but I thought about it.
She kick you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, battery Leo.
Oh, you idiot. It's only the third time, you stupid idiot. Oh, well, now you have it back on you, and that's on fucking camera.
Do not kick another officer.
I didn't kick him, you dumbass.
We have it.
I have it on my camera.
Go ahead.
I didn't kick him, you dumbass. I'm high class. Fuck.
Go ahead, Broward County.
You're in the wrong county. This is
Go
Leon.
fuck yourself.
She doesn't even know what county she's in. Oh,
You're not from here either. You're the one that's here. The guy that's touching me right now is the only one I trust. And all you guys
Jessica,
are
get
stupid
in the car.
idiots.
Sit down in the car.
I need you to talk to me.
Sit
and
down
tell me
in the
what
car.
the fuck is going on?
Sit down in the car.
I need you to
Swing
talk
your
to me.
feet in.
We told you you're under arrest for
Swing your feet
My
in.
key is on top. My phone is on top of the car.
She kicked him.
Leg out and went.
I forgot his keys. So I can use a car for the.
He needs the ID.
Yes, sir. Listen, your mom is coming. Okay.
She lived in Tennessee. It's an hour away.
Your mom is in Wakulla.
I heard you. I know that already.
Perfect. She's on her way over here.
Okay.
We're gonna have an officer stay with your daughter and your dog until she gets here.
Fantastic.
Then your mom will pick her up and your dog.
Okay.
I have shoes, I have your phone, and I have your ID.
you're in the back of the squad. You're handcuffed. Your daughter, who's an infant, is in the back seat of your car with your dog, and what an evening! You know, what an absolute nightmare of an evening. Now, I didn't see a ring on her finger, so I don't know if she's married or not. But if there's an issue with any kind of parenting, this exacerbates that a ton. So when you make a decision to go out in public and do whatever you're going to do, there are consequences. Now let's see how she tries to process everything that's happened to her so far.
You will find complications with this later in your life. I promise you. And you can be as astute as you want about it. Stupid. No degrees, no master's degrees, no upper graduate degrees, not even a fucking bachelor's. Idiots!
I think she's taking a position of superiority, and that's got to help her some way, doesn't it?
I'm in law school now, dumbass. Fuck you. Where'd you go to college at? Oh, that's right, you never went.
You said you're a lawyer.
I did say that.
So you are a lawyer, or you're in school to be a lawyer?
I'm where'd you go law school, sir?
What an idiot. I mean,
If you want to ask me questions, why don't you answer one? Did you go to college? Do you have a 4-degree?
if she didn't want to appear under the influence of anything, she shouldn't be that person that she is now. I mean, she's just attacking from the back of a squad car where she's handcuffed.
Degree? You have a 2-year degree.
Have you taken the bar?
All right, she eventually pleaded no contest to DUI, resisting an officer with violence and reckless driving. Why would you do that? And then that's something you have to put on the bar application, if she finishes law school.
You're an idiot, and we can tell already, and I'm not answering any of your stupid questions.
Okay, that should have been the first fucking thing she said, not the last thing she said. She had all this other shit going on. She says, I'm just not going to answer any questions. And they wouldn't have all this behavior. So, you got to keep in mind where you're going to be heading. If you're going to go out, go out. But get a Lyft, get an Uber, get a cab, have a buddy drive you. Don't be the guy who gets pulled over. I hate contrary to popular belief, I don't like repeat business. You know what I mean? But some people just can't get the message. So, and if you do get popped, don't be like this. Just say, I don't have anything to add. And you don't have to do the field sobrieties on the side of the road. You can do if you know you've only had one or two, do the PBT, and you could probably be on your way. I've done that, I think, twice in since I was 18. And both times I was under the legal limit by a ways. So, but better off to not even drink and drive at all. So the holidays are coming up. There's all kinds of parties coming up. Think ahead. Don't leave your kid in the back seat of a car while you get arrested. So this has been our reaction to. Oh, and by the way, the channel that this came from originally is Body Cam Watch. They put out some pretty good stuff. So make sure you go there, and also make sure you subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Sign up for Patreon, and we'll see you next time on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away.
23-hour lockdown, please, is that my God?